I can't believe this moment. Then what is out? Tenang, sekarang zona heading 𝐄𝐅 division. Хорошо, ты начинаешь. Хорошо, да. Хорошо. Կարա դեսկսի գժվան կարա ժամերով ինչ ես դզում այդ տղա
Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
Yeah.
So that's got things underway.
Passer
Di Gregorio has been included in the starting lineup. Does he have a key role to play here, Jim?
He's a calm, reassuring presence, Peter. He can stop shots with the best.
Tries from a long way out. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That is ended up in no man's land. Interception.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Played out to the right. Hakimi. Messi. He won't be happy with that one. Cannavaro. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And he's had a hit! Oh, and it's come back out to him. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Messi clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be disappointed he didn't put it away.
Hakimi. So it is still 0-0. And it's Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Van Dijk. De Bruyne. To Messi. Hakimi. Messi. Knocks it into space. Olise is wide and looking to get onto this.
Yeah.
By Leverkusen with the corner. There first. Camavinga receives it in a good... Camavinga! Now who has a shot?
Oh,
sumptuous finish and absolute joy. Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, and you're paying a visit to your net.
Bayer Leverkusen have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Good alertness. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Carlson kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Alexander-Arnold, nicely weighted ball. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Azar. Now that looks a decent ball. He's through here. Now there's a fine ball. They've got to be quick to recover this. He's pulled him up for that challenge. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
That is some save from in for the pieces. And he hits the net. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Bayer Leverkusen are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Well played, well sorted out. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And it's Messi. De Bruyne can so cleverly bypass the press. Oh, he's been caught napping! Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, yet another interception, and a show of anticipation to be commended.
He's looking wide. Hazard has it out wide and in space. De Bruyne. Now it's Mbappe. Messi. Probing pass. Hazard. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Bayer Leverkusen ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Olise. Good effort from distance. Messi going face to face with his great rival.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Alexander-Arnold wins the duel this time. Azar. And it's Camavinga. De Bruyne. No, he's not getting his way this time. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And it's De Bruyne. And De Bruyne!
Siz gol kapandı.
Kevin De Bruyne! The man is an artist! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And the lead is extended still further. He just absolutely speared that in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
A case now of complete control. Azar has got the wrong side. And the finish! Tries to get it clear. And the volley. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Gravenberg.
That's a shame because it was such a good decision.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off and it wasn't the best decision.
Hakimi. De Bruyne. Schlotterbeck. And it's De Bruyne. For Messi. And he's forced to go back. Schlotterbeck. Camavinga. Messi. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Threads one in. Big chance! One-on-one! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Khan will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
It's in, but only just. The keeper guessed correctly, and a heart-and-mouth moment for the taker.
Bayer Leverkusen are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Skillfully cut out. Chance, surely! It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Dealing with the pressure. And he's kept it out. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he lines up a cross. Di Gregorio deals with that nice and simple. Messi. Elise is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Alexander-Arnold simply refused to be outdone there.
El dorsal 18, Casa. El dorsal 19. Serán sustituidos.
Looking for the run, and he's picked it up out wide.
El dorsal 14.
Out of play for a goal kick. Camavinga. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Over to the left. Tries to play it through. Rivaldo has it in a wide position. Oh, he's been caught on it here. It's in. Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. No way through. Foden. And it's 𝐄𝐅𝐴vinga. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. That'll be a throw.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 11 será reemplazado por el dorsal 10.
Takes a shot! And here's Olise. He is through here. Alexander-Arnold defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Knocks it out wide. And it's 𝐄𝐅𝐴vinga. Messi receives it in a wide position. Messi! Always going over the top. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's shifting through the gears here. Alexander-Arnold. Well, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And he has shown him a yellow card. Gravenberg. Alexander-Arnold. Can he get it through? 𝐄𝐅𝐴vinga promptly onto that, and that is that. Schlotterbeck. Messi. That's been cut out, well played. 5 minutes to add. And that is that. By a Leverkusen, looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable.
𝐿-ΓԱＭＩNG Michael Di Gregorio. Երսուն չորս մի ավարտվեց։ Լավ է, ոնց է եկի հասիստ է։ Լրիվ կնդրլաս վիճակամուտներ անա։ I don't know what British նկարներ ենք Так, սկսանք լավ, անցանգորվի։ Չէ, կայնի, ուրա այսի, լեսպես խաղթում ենք, հետո կմցում ենք։
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Leverkusen against Besiktas.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I think it's going to be hard, Peter, not to pick out the very talented Michael Elise here. We love his creativity and his ability to drift inside and find a little bit of space and then do serious damage. But potential was always in his game from a very young age, and he's realising that potential now, and he really is growing into something quite devastating.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And the finish! That looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
By Leverkusen with the corner, there first. Olise with the short one. Olise takes a shot. Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Why Olise?
Now it's Brahim Diaz. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Well, there's the clearance.
Εσύ βίζεις δεν θα χάγουν bypass.
Gets a foot in here. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
It's gone all the way through to the keeper. And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Lewandowski. He's in plenty of space here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. De Bruyne. Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's lofted through here.
What a awesome!
Cleared away. This is their second corner of the game.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, there's a probing ball. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Good running, strong and purposeful. That does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
So what can they conjure from this one? And this is a great chance to take a lead.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
De Bruyne is there, and he can pick it up. And he's on his way! Driving forward.
İşte raf var ha.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's had it nicked away. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Spread out to the left. Hazard receives it in a wide position. Now it's a race for the ball. Leverkusen have a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. It's a good 30-35 yards out, this.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
What a save! Terrific reactions! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Balls out once more.
Ależ czamor i budut. Wątpię na
Balde.
Besiktas really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Oh, he's found support out wide.
Yeah.
Doué is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Keane might just make this. Lewandowski. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. He's got away. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. It's a pretty loose pass. De Bruyne. Looking for the run. Doué. That's a good foot in there. Cross to the back post. Tries to get it clear. Good pressure, just hounded him off it. There's the crossfield ball. Tries to play it through. And he's picked out the run. The referee's ordered a free kick. Oh, it's come loose. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Olise.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Get a throw in. Brahim Diaz.
Oh, great feat that.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Brahim Diaz. Balde picks it up now. That's a decent clearance. Half-time whistle goes. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Bayer Leverkusen may probably be feeling a little aggrieved about not capitalising on such a bright start. Their mood at half-time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full, and it should spur them on.
So, no breakthrough from either side. 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. We're already back up and running after half-time.
Bayer Leverkusen are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Very nicely done. And he's in on chance! I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. So, third corner of the game. And here's De Bruyne, showing good feet. Now it's Olise. the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Ora.
Tries a shot!
Ora kapatlara.
He scores!
Vay
The
kezbo.
breakthrough strike!
Vay kezbo.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So the first moment of real significance.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Bayer Leverkusen different to some extent this half.
Yeah.
Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Ora şey ya yaptı. Sana listeranka ya.
Olise. And a chance!
What was the...
Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Still chasing the game.
What
Oh
a
no,
chance,
this
what a
does
move.
not look good. And he's managed to get free. Brahim Diaz!
Puntara.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Stracciano.
Bayer Leverkusen are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Frimpong. Bayer Leverkusen are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
He's in a great position here.
Ora ne dedi?
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Very
That's a
close.
foul, no two ways about it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Bıçka.
Comfortable claim for the keeper.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Well, that looks a decent
No
ball.
Lara.
And he welcomes it in. Schlotterbeck.
Ora
Neymar.
ne var ha?
Great vision. Some excellent tackling here. And that one a perfect example. Taken back almost at once. Now it's only... And the shot!
What?
Spectacular save! Olise. De Bruyne. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And that's going to be a booking. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. And it's Camavinga. Now there's a real chance!
Vay ya.
Oh, it's hit the post! Neymar. It's Neymar!
Gel abi.
Another special Neymar moment! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. And that really is so impressive.
Oh.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he...
Can he finish? And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Lewandowski fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Van Dijk.
What is
Neymar. Neymar going face to face with his great rival. Neymar! It is a fantastic goal! He's got himself peach. They've
Love
done it!
peach, yeah.
It was coming! They have their
Այդ
reward!
պատկատների թմար եմ արել,
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Ուզում ակարի մարդ հզգողում ես, վիզա դրես։ Չէ լամա չում արա։ Մտավ զամեները խառնամա սաղին իրար հիմա։ Այս ինչքան է դժում։
Substitution.
Besiktas choosing to make the first change. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
He is through here. That is lovely. And De Bruyne! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
And that's gone loose.
Ջարդ է պաշտպանը։ Դիամալին կորա։
And it's Kunde. That's a little off target.
Besiktas really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Neymar. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Olise providing an outlet on that flank. Olise! Now, it's fallen loose again! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Bayer Leverkusen get their 4th corner. And he's there to get it away. Yamal. He has found the way through. Oh, good take in a good area. Shot a goal! It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Real pressure penalty this. And he's kept it out. And he's missed altogether.
I never really looked comfortable over that. I had a feeling this might happen.
Balde. Oh, shooting chance! And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Bayer Leverkusen have won it by sheer force of character, as winning teams do.
Снова шады, я пушти перепер. Так, ура, есть как-то вас. Вот это раз. Ага. Ага, минус минут. Нормально, брат. Потихоньку. Их едешь, дальше будешь. Ты как? Как дела? Как работа? Սպիտակ ֆորմա դնենք սրան։ Ով կա, լավ էլի։ Фига, у тебя сборная солянка? Я про состав. О, у меня новый тим, брат. Новый собираю. У меня еще есть, но это второй аккаунт. Новый собираю команду. Orası iş kalktım dedim. Вот смотри его команда. Какие игроки у соперника. Не знаю, могу его этого выиграть. Это сильнейшие игроки, брат. Надо внимательно играться, а без сам-то уже тиму веси. Stop smoking cups. А? Стоп. Cups warning. Робот, Найтбот. Удаляет сообщение. Чё за фигня? Джинджет смарт сообщение давай. Я не знал, что даже... Брат, честно говоря, я не знал, что Найтбот работает. Но это получается нормальный бан, этот канал. Даже чат-бот есть. 𝐿-GAMING. А, это нормальный игрок. Это ой, сильный игрок этот. Полисей бил. Сейчас, пока что. И немножко азар. Ради хага, брат, ара.
And that gets things running. Such a miss feels like a lineup designed to counter threats out wide. Is that it?
Yeah, you will in theory have the numerical advantage, Peter, on the wings. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge for the opposition to try to get past you. On the other hand, you're essentially inviting your opponents up the field. It's going to be a fine balancing act between letting your opponents have the ball and looking for opportunities to counter.
Да.
But it can work really well.
Я не знал вообще, если честно. Это не я делал. Так. Арда хавая. Лоско на, лоско. Арак сучик чумакный.
And he's managed to gift it back. Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Rodri. And he's whipped it across. And he's there to clear it.
The Dutch have a great heritage of producing some of the most talented strikers, and this one has it all.
What is that?
One and only Marco Van Basten.
A score of outrageous goals.
Have you played against him, Jim?
What is he showing?
No, maybe just as well.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
And this is... Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Has a look and plays it forward. De Bruyne, played out to the left flank. Played into space out wide. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Ambitious ball here. Looking for a corner. Bayer Leverkusen with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, what a climb! He's on it. Can he get away? He's having a shot!
What a love, eh?
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Is offering a right smile there.
Still goalless. And here's Thiago. They get a throw in.
Oh.
And it's Rodri. Played out wide. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Messi. Messi!
Wow.
Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Olise. And he can clear it away. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Messi. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's a delicate pass. Chance for a shot!
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Cafu, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. De Bruyne does really well there, he is strong. Quality ball. Camavinga. And it's Azar. For Messi. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Van Dijk. And back to the goalkeeper. Azar plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. It's a searching pass. It's a pretty loose pass. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. And it's De Bruyne. He's picked his way through.
Oh.
And he thumps it clear. Cafu. Now it's Azar. Now it's De Bruyne. Good pressure just hounded him off it. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Frimpong. Some good work on the right flank here. He's got away.
Might want to be careful there.
And the first 45 minutes are up. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Давно за футболом не слежу, но всегда им более за ПСЖ, Ливерпуль и сборная Франции. Да.
And the action is back on the way.
Bayer Leverkusen have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He's having a go against the crossbar. Decent enough try.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Searching pass he's played there, and he plays one through. Very nicely done. Messi going face to face with his great rival. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And he's running through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Olise. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. It's a promising run he's making on the right.
That was lovely, that.
Frimpong. A heavy challenge. Now then, the balls come loose. No foul, says the referee.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Cafu. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Thiago is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Bayer Leverkusen are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Shot at goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Here comes the cross. Bayer Leverkusen are looking to go forward now. De Bruyne is fouled.
Order.
That pass isn't the best. De Bruyne with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Shot, surely! It's there! And finally, he has breathed life into the game!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Just about up to 75 minutes. Rodri produces the perfect tackle there. And it's De Bruyne.
Bayer Leverkusen have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Neymar.
Bayer Leverkusen clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
That's rather hopeful. And for a moment, time stood still. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And here's Van Basten.
Van Basten really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Cafu. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's De Bruyne. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Not much subtlety about that challenge. The ball has bounced loose now.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Bayer Leverkusen moments now away from seeing this one out. Oh, that's a key interception. 2 minutes to be added on. Now it's Neymar. Oh, super fine.
Oh, really well played.
He has found the way through. Olise. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Bayer Leverkusen have been handed a game-changing chance to increase the lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Մտնենք առաջ դիվիզիոնում։ Всё, վերջը вообще։ Որը երկրորդ դիվիզիոնից է, всё գիրում չկարծեմ կրի։ Non che so, ora si da uso. Morpheus na Morpheus. Morpheus na Messi vecchia. Hop. Calm, spitak portal brivili. Lari asem vejma Morpheus. Lari. Udesim šoneng. Siezdenirib չեմ կարող։ Լավ կմնալım ասեմ։ Հետո կփոխենք։ Սակին մեռածա։
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We have already started here.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Yeah, not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. Anticipation, timing and tactical intelligence, they're all top class.
He is through here! Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Bayer Leverkusen with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. That is lovely, and he's managed to get free. Messi. Camavinga.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And there's the shot! Decent enough try.
Camavinga has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
And now they can spring out of defence. No way through. Shoots!
Fabulous.
Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! And it's Bayer Leverkusen who take the lead. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's Serginho. Can he latch on to this?
Well played and well cleared.
It's loose here and they'll want to reclaim it. Corner it is. And he's there to clear it. Bayer Leverkusen have the chance to go the other way. Bayer Leverkusen are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Messi tries to pass it through. Olise! Oh, he's hit the bar! Ambitious, but just off target.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Camavinga gathers from the goal kick. 𝐄𝐿 is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. It's a pretty loose pass. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. 𝐄𝐿. And it's De Bruyne. And that little bit of skill has got him away. Little pass back.
Oraj nuk të vetë.
Not the most accurate pass. That has not gone well. Torres unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐻𝐿. Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van Dijk. Stood up well to him there. Well, that pass isn't the best. Played out wide. And we expected better, and so did he. Fernando Torres. Played out towards the right wing.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. De Bruyne, 𝐄𝐅𝐻𝐿, and he's forced to go back.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
That's good running with the ball. Nicely weighted ball. Pass is just off target. Some good work on the right flank here. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Frimpong. Van Dijk. And it's Frimpong. Camavinga. De Bruyne can see things others simply cannot. Shifted it to the flank.
Oh,
that was vital.
The
The message is clear. None shall pass. 𝐄𝐅𝐻𝐿. Over to the left. And it's Messi. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Bayer Leverkusen go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And that's going to be a booking. Van Dijk. Out to the left it goes. Knocks it into space. Oh, well played, well played. Rijkaard. Cannavaro. Howson. And it's Kukçu. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, no messing about, it is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Ambitious ball here. That's a nicely shaped ball. Real chance here. Messi, 𝐄𝐅𝐴VINGA, shot could be on, oh, just skips past his man, and he shoots!
Abra solução, Jorge
And this is getting better
There's
and better.
Panorama.
Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? 𝐄𝐅𝐴VINGA.
Bayer Leverkusen are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Poor robust challenge. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. 𝐄𝐅𝐴VINGA gets across and deals with it. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Pass just lacking in accuracy.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one little doubt, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Good chance here! Oh, it's come loose.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Frimpong. For Olise. Can he get it through? He's through here. He has found the way through. And this is De Bruyne. 𝐄𝐅𝐴VINGA. Great ball, and he's in here. He's free, he has got space. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. 𝐿. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Serginho. Well, that is one way to stop him. Messi with a definite foul there. And he's going to have his name taken.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 41.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 5 e il numero 9. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Wriggles his way through. He's in plenty of space here. Lewandowski! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
He might be in here. Can he finish? And it's hit the woodwork and out. That's a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. 𝐄𝐅𝐴VINGA. And it's De Bruyne. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And here's Ferran Torres. Oh, that's... takes a shot! Yes! And that for him is goal number 10. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Bayer Leverkusen find a position of real strength now. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Now, can they get him away? It's played through for him. He's found a way through. Tries a shot! Really well taken goal. Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
It's become a case of men against boys. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. 5 minutes to add. De Bruyne.
He won this attempt, but it come podrasti vortam with there.
Can he get on the end of this? Di Gregorio claims comfortably. Camavinga. De Bruyne. Now it's Ferran Torres. And that's another good win of the ball. And that is as far as it goes. Bayer Leverkusen just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and...
Ja, te կարանք մտնենք երկրորդ փելնում գսում։ Տուֆտա տիպեր, հա։ Ազերը կարմիր։ Ով կասպեն։ Palmi kartoffeln. Pulka rastava. Turkish rastava pe. Ինչ հադրի արավ։ Որս ինչքան օպոզիտ արավ։
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, a player that's very much moulded in the role of the traditional Spanish number 5 is Rodri. He certainly has the sort of physique that would allow him to do the job. He has both the muscle and the brains to provide the creative and defensive support whenever necessary.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities.
Yeah. Morted.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Looking for the run. Neymar in acres of space out wide. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And it's Camavinga. Bayer Leverkusen, without doubt, seeing more of the ball and looking to turn it now into something meaningful. De Bruyne. And it's Van Dijk. Van Dijk. For Messi. And it's De Bruyne. Camavinga. And it's Camavinga. For De Bruyne. Strokes it back. Distributed tidily. Kane. Bayer Leverkusen have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Takes the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
آخره.
Howson is the team's great visionary. Nicely weighted ball.
Whoa.
That's an imaginative pass. Oh, that's clever.
Evet, korkusu.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Same again, same outcome.
Bayer Leverkusen really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Bayer Leverkusen with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Camavinga. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Played towards the other side.
Good switch, that.
And this is Messi. Nice bit of trickery.
Well,
the defence proved infallible. Could be danger here. Tries a shot! Oh, this looks sharp. Pedri. Now Howson. Hernandez. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Not the most accurate pass. Neymar. And it's De Bruyne. And it's Messi. And he's had a hit! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, no joy this time. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
No,
Oh,
no
what a
way
brilliant.
through. Pedri. Olise. Palmer. And the first 45 minutes are up. It
Yeah.
hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there, just like that telling breakthrough moment. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Bayer Leverkusen are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Samsunspor clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Hakimi. It's a good run down the right. That's good play. In towards the back stick. And that has been cleared. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Nicked it back promptly. Schlotterbeck. De Bruyne can see things others simply cannot. Tries to pass it through. Oblak gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Rodri. That's good running with the ball. Steaming on goalwards. And, and behind, it's a good block. This is their second corner of the game.
White, Lecraini.
Olise plays it short. Turns and he's gone for goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 3 coming up. Adams getting this one clear. And he's gone looking for... Great chance! And still we await the first breakthrough. Oh, easy pickings there. Now, can they get him away? And that has left him in a heap. Mbappe has given away a free kick. Pedri. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And it's Neymar. Has a shot. It's run loose. Oh, it's fallen loose again. And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Now it's Neymar. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. De Bruyne, he's picked his way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bayer Leverkusen have got it back and they'll have another go. Camavinga. shifted it to the flank. Hangs in a cross. Tries to get it clear. Van Dijk. Searching pass he's played there. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick.
Ora շատ է դրել օպոզը չի լմաշը։ Zamenlerden korkarım. Ay Kezban.
Substitution.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Now he's got space here, chips it through, and the shot's on here.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Neymar. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There's a no-nonsense tackle. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they...
There's the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Messi goes short. Lovely feet. Messi's cross. Witzel can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Olise. Olise! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Into the last 5 minutes. Ambitious ball here.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Olise gets into a good position. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neymar powering forward here.
What?
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Aims beyond the defence. Villa's cross, and the shot! And that will be the final act. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to...
Միատը խաղան վերջինն է ինչ ծրեց արա ինչ է լավ է օրոք ազարս էլիլ է չէ լավ արա քեզ բան։ Bla yeah.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're on the way. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of...
Here's a shot!
What a lovely...
Oh, nice! Just not quite.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Camavinga. Oh, this is a terrific run. Big chance! Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Ora uyanı bir sana. Eyan, aferin.
And that's definitely not his best. That's a cute ball. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
What is he trying, Mustafa?
Searching passes played there. Strokes it back. Camavinga. For De Bruyne. Oh, he's bustling through here.
What a love for it.
Crunching tackle.
Love for it, brother.
And we have our very first corner. Messi plays it short. Played into the middle. And that has been cleared. He's found some space. And De Bruyne! In he goes again. Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! And it's Bayer Leverkusen who take the lead. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Dyke gets across to intercept that. Messi. Messi puts his foot on the gas. De Bruyne. Quarter of an hour played. Pass somewhat off target. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Oh, buddy.
Oh, it's a great ball here. There's a beautiful simplicity. And he shoots! That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Olise is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Messi! Messi! Messi. De Bruyne. Good driving run. Messi. That's a shade optimistic. De Bruyne. That's a good ball out wide. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Distributed tidily. He is through here. Applies the finish. Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Messi looking to penetrate opposition lines. Now it's Olise. Messi.
Oh, really well played.
Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Так.
Substitution for Leverkusen, number 5, Messi.
The chance to pull further clear.
Number 24, McGinn.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Bayer Leverkusen are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
McGinn. De Bruyne. Fernandes proves too strong, and he's intervened well there.
Oh,
Bayer Leverkusen can of course make a change whenever they choose. This looks promising. Olise. McGinn. De Bruyne. To McGinn. Tries to pass it through. He has found the way through. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's De Bruyne. Bayer Leverkusen heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he is going into that little black book. Brilliant save from Donnarumma! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Has a shot!
oh no.
Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Defending was strong and firm.
What?
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Mbappe has it out wide and in space. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. So, another set play. Rijkaard. Olise was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
De Bruyne has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Van Dijk. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. This possibly the last play of the half. Hazard goes short. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And the first half is done. We'll do it back on the first 45 minutes.
Bayer Leverkusen have done well to this point. At times I find myself struggling to work out just who's down to 10. That's testament to how adaptable they've been. I think if they can keep playing like this, Peter, they might just hold out.
Bayer Leverkusen go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Orası skandallı sonra mahvediyor ya. Çin'den de açtı bu.
De Bruyne.
Çok.
McGinn. And it's De Bruyne. That ball looks a good one. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Fernandes. Threads one in. It's out for a goal kick.
Ինչ է սանը մարա Հելը ռադըտ կաշի գնա քանի եմ յարա Ես էլ հետ կեփեմ Ես էլ քնը Որ գիժա ես յարա մտեղ Շիրը վազարին ես ինչ է դեզում Ինչ ես դեզում ապե Ինչ ունես, որ մտե ինչ ես։
Substitution in progress.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them.
Looking to play him in. Yamal thinks about the shot. It's Hazard!
That was no routine save. Hazard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now they can spring out of defence. He's picked his way through. Fernandez. Van Dijk. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Olise will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now, can they get him away? He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Looking for options for movement. Haaland. Di Gregorio gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And that is a little undercooked. That's a little off target. He's in a great position here. Nicely weighted ball. Van Dijk. Quality ball. That pass has been well intercepted. Olise is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Bayer Leverkusen do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Fernandez. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Hazard. Well, that looks a decent ball. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Van Dijk. McGinn. De Bruyne. Oh, that's well spotted. Nicely spread. Now it's Yamal. That's a good run down the left. Nice bit of trickery. Oh, that's fabulous. And that could well leave a mark. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Bayer Leverkusen presented with a golden opportunity here. So this to extend their lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. The time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Hazard. He's got away. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Hazard. Oh, he's been caught napping. McGinn. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Steaming on goalwards. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Bayer Leverkusen have themselves a chance from the spot. Donnarumma, in the context of the game, he must save it. And it's hit the woodwork and out! And he's managed to get rid. And that has put paid to that. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. That is ended up in no man's land. He's gone for goal. Comfortable claim for the keeper. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he's running through. Now. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Comfort, yet more comfort. Easing away. A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
It's become a case of men against boys.
3 minutes at a time.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, there's the clearance. It's a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. And we're done. Bayern Leverkusen pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start.
Все. Bora, this.